Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Monday Morning Podcast. This is your host, Country. Welcome to Monday Madness. What are we gonna ramble about today? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what I don't like about Sunday. I don't like this about church. You wanna know what I don't like about church? Is that I gotta wait all the way until I gotta eat. You wanna know what I don't like about that? Is the food. So Sunday has passed, and I'm gonna tell you something about church. Now, I love Sundays. I love the idea of church. Not all of them, because some people are crooked. But one thing I don't like about the end of church, especially a church service that serves food, is that portion. You want to know why? Because nobody at church cares about your food the way that you care about it. I don't get it. Because you get that down to go plate. And you looking at that food and it look good too. You in line and stuff. And you see all that food. You know it's just enough. You know it's going to be plenty. Well, why the hell do they decide, okay, let's get it to go plate. And we're going to make sure all your food touch. Now, I ain't one of them sticklers, right? You know, where like my food can't touch. I like Thanksgiving food, you know, and my macaroni just kind of just touch on the dressing a little bit, you know, and the turkey is like a little close to the bread, you know, and the collard green just maybe just kiss the goddamn, sweet potato pie. I don't really mind that as long as I ain't got juice running everywhere. But one thing about church food is that everything intermingled. I like my food segregated. I don't want all my food touching like that. That's too doggone much. That's like a painter's little art thing. You know the thing the painters be using? The little paint boards. I don't know. Because why in the hell I get this to go plate and you be excited every time you go. Cause you like, ooh, I know this food gonna be good. Ooh, this plate heavy. And then you go and set that plate down. It ain't a aluminum foil or a section nowhere. Everything just piled up. You got about damn 7 different things in that plate. And the plate ain't got number 3 damn sections. You sit there and got a damn big ass, fat ass piece of fried chicken in there. And it gonna be the one piece you don't even want. If you a breast eater, it's gonna be a damn leg. If you a leg eater, it's gonna be a wing. If you like wings, it's gonna be a thigh. It ain't ever gonna be what you just want. And then if you want it fried, it's always baked. I'm like, what the hell these folks be damn thinking? They don't even try to write on top of the styrofoam on the damn plate to tell you which one it is. You just gotta pick it and just hope that you just pick the right goddamn door or something. It's just like, why the hell? So anyway, you sit there and you open your damn box and you got a piece of damn baked chicken. It be a baked thigh and you wanted a fried breast. I'm like, oh, what the hell is this? And then you got collard green juice all in the bottom of it. Not half your chicken wet. And then the bread be soaking up in it. Not the cornbread and just broken to 1,000 little pieces. And the only part that's still solid is just the top. And then you sit there and got the cake in there too. And the cake that covered over the back 2 sections of the plate. And then it don't ever be like a regular piece of cake. It'd be like some damn strawberry shortcake. Somebody grandma just throw it together. Don't even be having no love or nothing in it. Or a piece of pound cake. It always be some cake like that. And like, why you don't try to put like a piece of aluminum foil or something on the top of it so the cake don't be touching all of it and everything. And then why you got 2 vegetables in there that's close to the same thing? You gonna sit there and have some damn black-eyed peas and some butter beans at the same time. And then you gonna sit there and why is there a spare rib in my plate? Ain't nobody else got no spare rib. Where did this random ass spare rib come from? And then here's the kicker. You got all this food up in there and ain't none of it taste like what it is. Now your damn chicken tastes like collard greens. Your damn bread tastes like the cake. The damn cake tastes like the butter beans. The butter beans smell like damn strawberries. The what else I said? The lima beans, the damn butter beans, a whole nother color now because all the colors infused together. The damn spare rib tastes like the chicken. I'm like, man, what the hell going on here? Ain't nothing right, especially, and I love dressing. It made me mad, because now your damn dressing tastes like collard greens, English peas, and chicken at the same time. And it don't even taste like just chicken, it tastes like the fried part of the chicken, or the baked part. It don't even taste like what it's supposed to taste like. Dressing is the most impressionable food item there is. And you decide to sit there and mix that in with a plate full of everything else. I I just went in, and I know that was a lot in the very beginning. I apologize if you have made it this far into this, but I cannot do it. Why do they do that? Can they invent another plate that got like 6 sections in it? Just like a semi-long plate, like a little rectangular or something, and they deep enough so all the juice don't be running out. And then can we make sure that the kitchen board in the back actually use spoons and stuff? They got them drain holes at the bottom of it, so when they do scoop the damn greens out, you ain't got a whole pool of damn collard green juice everywhere. I don't want my food swimming before I get it. I don't want that. It mess up everything. It messed the whole plate up. It messed your day up. I remember being younger and doing that. You sit and go to church and you be happy as hell because you be hungry. And for some reason, the food always be better for some reason when you go to church. And it could be the same thing. Like I remember the chicken, they'll get the fried chicken. It'll be the same fried chicken that I can go to my Piggly Wiggly and get. My Piggly Wiggly had a deli in it. Not all of them have them. But I swear by my Piggly Wiggly. That's the cleanest Piggly Wiggly you ever see, because we all know Piggly Wiggly smell like a pig been wiggling his ass in there. It's dirty. It's dimly lit. All the damn fruit in the back, the vegetables and shit be rotting and falling into each other. You know, bell peppers be sinking in because they so old. But yeah, you sit and get that same fried chicken, but for some reason when it get up in the Lord's house, it just tastes so much better. It tastes so much better. And it'd be somebody, grandma that cooked them collard greens, and she sat there and cooked it with some damn fat meat in it, and she might have put some damn jalapeno juice in it. Some minute she did, and it made it good. It wasn't too salty. Just downright perfect. And there'd be somebody that made cornbread and actually put butter in it. A lot of folks don't put butter in their cornbread. That cornbread just be as husky and grainy as a motherfucker. Be falling apart in 1,000 little baby particles. You just got cornmeal dust. It ain't even bread. It look like bread until you go to eat it, and then it start disintegrating like it's in fucking Avengers Endgame or something, but it all breaks away. Nah, what was that? Infinity War? Whichever one of the damn Marvel movies. Somebody go comment and come at me. Actually, it was shut the up. I don't care. You get the gist of it. It breaks away. Damn, Jiffy Mix. How the hell you gonna sit there and try to pass that off some cornbread? Don't sit there and make some cornbread muffins with Jiffy Mix. Got some yellow ass damn cupcakes in this bitch with no icing. You be like, oh, these some interesting cupcakes. You bite the bitch and fall apart. Ah, shit, it's cornbread. God damn. I just can't stand that. I really can't. I love food too much for that to happen. That's an abomination on good food. Like just think about that. I don't know how other folks eat. I just know I don't eat like that. I don't like my damn food merging together. Shit. What you eating? Collard cake. The hell is collard cake? Where are my collard greens and my cake diffused together? What kind of chicken you eating? Butterbean chicken. Goddamn, your spare ribs and your black eyes and touch. Black eye ribs, I don't know. Just stupid shit. Basically, that's what it's saying. That's what it seemed like. And it ain't made to be funny. I ain't trying to be funny. That's just what it is at that point. Once it been together, it just is an abomination. But it was another topic that somebody gave me about church as well. And that's about preachers making money. Now, I want y'all to understand something. Most preachers don't actually have an actual job. Most preachers, that's their job. They preach. Which is the easiest job to me because you work literally once a week. You work once a week, and this is how they get paid. They get paid by those funds, or you know, they say the building fund, or the tithes and offerings and shit like that. And the way they get paid is basically depending on how much the congregation give will depend on how much they get. Now, a lot of that, yeah, sometimes depend on the preacher will go back to the church. But that's why preachers will have more than one church. Right? So they may preach twice on a Sunday, or they may just preach at this church this Sunday and preach at the other and that one. But either way, money still coming in one way or another. Well, here's when there's a problem. Because some people ask, okay, why are they asking for money, or why are they receiving money they giving out the Lord's word? I thought you can't sell the Lord's word, you don't supposed to. Well, you don't. It's free. Here's the thing about it. When it comes down to that bullshit, it's a finite system that has been made a while back that, I mean, a lot of the preachers, they just go on that system. Just think how taboo that would be if you decided to be a preacher or one of your friends or something, and y'all go around and shit, and you start a church, and then you don't take up collection. Or you tell them, don't worry about it, ladies and gentlemen, we're not taking a collection. They gonna look at you like you lost your goddamn mind. We so used to doing it, it just seemed wrong. It's like, what the hell? Where the collection plate? Somebody start a collection. This crazy. But, I mean, it's not, it's just one of them systems. But some people, they get paid. They'll sit there and be in the congregation and get happy, boy. They'll sit there and say, and the Lord was speaking to me. And he said, donate $300. $300? My rent $600. What you mean? I ain't gonna give you no $300. And then that very preacher be riding around a new goddamn car, and nobody decides to say nothing. Like, literally, no, all these bold ass judgmental folks that be in the church, and ain't none of them just in the congregation just gonna stand up and be like, hey, where you get that goddamn Lexus? Really? I mean, I think I would if I sit there and went to damn church and he was driving around in an already pretty good vehicle. Just say he was in a Range Rover, right? And I'm sitting there in some old raggedy ass 98 Chevrolet Malibu or some shit. You know, one of them granddaddy Sunday school looking cars. And this bitch on his last leg. And Sister Johnson driving over here in an old Honda. It's about an 08. Everybody pretty much driving something is like less than 14. He driving around 2019, 2020 Range Rover, just as clean as it want to be. Probably got about 54,000 miles on it. He don't even ride it nowhere. And the preacher be like, and the Lord said that a cheerful giver will get a seat at the table. Give to the highest possibility that you can. And then everybody, giving collection. And he messed up when he kind of looking at the collection. Like he looking at the collection plate going around. Oh, y'all can do better than that. The f*** you mean do better than that? You think I'm trying to jip out? You trying to use the Lord against me, man? What's wrong with you? And then all of a sudden, a couple Sundays down the line, he come up in a damn 2020, 2022. Hey, what year are we in? Shit, I'm going back too damn far. We in 24. Yeah, we in 20. Yeah, 24. He come up with a 23, 24 Lexus. I'm gonna kick his ass off that goddamn pulpit. What you mean? Cause them tithes and offerings, the damn the sick leave and all this shit. I ain't got no money for no damn sick leave. The sick and shutting in. Hell, I am shut in. I ain't got no money, man. Sit there paying your car note. Think about that. Have anybody that's listening right now, and think about your family, because I know it ain't nothing about 15 of y'all gonna listen to this shit. It's gonna be a while before people start listening to my podcast, Jesus Christ. But anyway, for right now, on this date, and within a week, the people listening right now, think about this. Who in your family, and I want you to be honest, and I hope that you can prove me wrong, but who do you know between you and your family has received money from the church that they go to? Think about that. And I mean directly from the preacher's mouth, from the preacher. Not no, Sister Johnson and Sister Mary got together with the Sunday school board and got, the preacher said, get this to Sister Tyson, Sister Ivanell, Sister any goddamn body. Because for some reason, they'll sit there and ask for that money. They be like, some $300, oh, Jesus, right? But then as soon as they be like, let's pray for the sick and shut in, and get what the preacher do. They'll sit there and he be like, so, do we have anybody on the sick and shut in list? The Johnson family. The Walker family. What's another church name? The Williams family. The Davidson family. And then hit a preacher. Let's pray over these families. Let's pray over them. No, reach in your pocket and give me some money, goddamn. What you mean? You just heard that the lady is she needs heart surgery to survive. And her family live in Section 8. I think you make it spare a little bit of money. So if you would be so kind, Mr. Preacher Man, can you sit there and just dig in your fat ass, deep ass pocket and just, just kind of help out a little bit? A prayer would be nice, but a prayer and some paper in my hand would be even better. I'm just saying. But yeah, so that's how Sunday usually goes. So it just be a lot of niggardry that be going on in the church house sometimes. So yeah, so beware, everybody. Also, it is Black History Month, so happy Black History Month, everybody. To all of my brown, yellow, light-skinned, dark as midnight caramel people. Hell, even to everybody else, I want y'all to realize that, yeah, it's for everybody. It's equality and all that bullshit, right? Equality my ass. You ain't been equal since a motherfucker. But let's try to love each other, not like, we brother and sister. Just respect the fact that, just respect people's existence. How about that? That's a good way of saying it. Okay? It's like a wasp. You ain't got to necessarily like a wasp, but you know that you ain't finna just poke his fucking nest. So that's how I'm gonna treat people. I don't give a what color. Your hair can be goddamn burgundy red for all I goddamn care. I'm treating everybody the same. So y'all keep that in mind. But for the other people that are not black, yeah, so y'all are wasps. And for niggas, y'all are wasps too. My black people, we all in it together. We must teach the niggas to get them out of that nigger trip. Thank you, Jesus. But to me, church has been always one of the things where it's important to go, especially if you've already been going and you actually get something out of it, because church and religion gives you some type of order to this bullshit we call life. Now, like I said, do not press your bullshit on me. I don't go that often. I don't go no more. But it ain't like I just, I'm just not going because I'm going to burn up when I walk through the door. No, I just choose not to because it's like, I really don't see a sense. Why do I have to sit there and go to a place every once a week? Especially if it was one of them churches that does church once a week. Some churches, they'll do it like every second and fourth Sunday or first and third. And, and that's church. But why do I have to go to a place once a goddamn week to sit there and try to prove that I'm, right with the Lord and stuff? Why do I have to sit there and go to a place once a week? I have to sit there and pay some man to sit there and tell me basically nothing from the Bible, just tell me life facts that I can get from any random person on the street, just a little bit more real. Why do I have to do that when I can talk to the Lord every day? Why can't I build a relationship with him? Because it ain't even in the preacher tell you when he preaching. You should be building a relationship with the Lord. When you go home. Not wait until you come to church on Sunday. Okay, bet. I ain't going to see you until never, my guy. I'm going to stay at the house. I'm going to have church there. You going to church? I already have it. You got a collection plate? Yeah, it's in my pocket. The money just stays there. I am the sick and shut in. I'm shutting in this goddamn house. So, I ain't got no point to prove. I'm staying my black ass in the house. Yep, me and the Lord gonna do just right. I pray over all my food. I even pray over my ice cream every now and then when I have some. Because it's still some form of food. Come on, think about that. I sit there, and then this how the rule work too when you go to church. You give 10% of what you made. 10% of what you made. What if I ain't made nothing? Do I not give nothing? Some people I know be making something, they still don't give nothing. But I will say this, and this is true. When you do give from a faithful heart, when you do give for good and for the better. You're not doing it out of ill will, or you sitting there like, oh, I know I'm gonna get it back. No, when you do it because you believe it's right and you know it's right, you do get it back. I've done that several times. Said there and gave $10 before. I ain't made squat. I done gave $20. And I be down. It may be the next damn day. It may be the same day. All of a sudden, I get it back out of nowhere. Have an auntie that come into town. Hey, baby, you know you my favorite nephew. Let me slide your little son. It be $20. Go get you a little soda pop or something. That's an expensive ass soda pop. Shit, thank you. Shoot, $20 just rolling around in the yard in the wind. I'm like, how this get here? I live out here in the sticks. Right? And somehow $20 just traveled through the woods, leaped over a frog, and got all the way to your hand. So it's true. You get it back. But I just rather do it in person. I just rather actually see where my money go. Because even though I'm giving with a faithful heart, you still playing with my faith. I'd rather go get that same 20 and go actually do something with it. You know, I'm not gonna just sit there and like, oh, that $20 I'm gonna put in my pocket or I'm gonna get some gas. I mean, yeah, it's gonna get spent. But shit, you sit there and when the time comes, you'll know when to use it. You know when the time is right. You may sit there and help somebody on the side of the road or some shit, you know, somebody hungry or whatever the case may be. See a goddamn dog and he's starving. You go in the store, give him a damn can of apple and just pour it on the ground and walk off. You did a service. I mean, shit. So, I don't know. I just rather actually see where my money go. That's why I shit on damn HBCUs. Because why in the ham and eggs you decide that you just gonna steal from me and then you gonna just give me benches. Benches with $20 million. Benches. I don't see what the rest of that money with, but I'm not gonna go back in the past, okay? Shoot. Man, I know on the Patreon I got a video I want to post so bad of me cooking. I made smothered fish. And when I tell you that wasn't about the ugliest thing when I got done, it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good. The video was professional looking too. Had my tripod and shit set up. Had all the steps. But goddamn, that wasn't the ugly looking fish. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a Cornish hen. I pretty much mastered the Cornish hen. They always come out pretty. So I'm going to probably have to redo that and do that shit. So I know folks talking about, you going to cook with Cooking with Country? Yes, I will actually cook. But Jesus, that thing, that was... I don't know. Maybe if I edited the right way and add some color to it, it may look better. But it just... I couldn't get the lighting right for nothing. It took me like 5 minutes to finally decide to tap record on the finished product because I was trying to get lights and shit in the damn kitchen so I can angle it just right. It did not come out as good as I thought it was. I mean, like I said, it was good itself. Just the beauty of it, it was not there. I don't know why I thought that would have been a good idea. Smothered fish, really? That bland looking, it's like all gray looking. You know how smothered shit look. Smothered chicken, it don't be colored. This is all basic color. It's like, oh, god damn, it's just all natural looking. It's bullshit. But I'm making rabbit stew right now. And like an idiot, I should have recorded myself doing that. That would have been a damn Cooking with Country right there. But it looked good. It smelled good. Ooh, boy, it's going to be good. It's getting kind of cold outside, too. Man, I'm going to eat that with some potatoes. It's going to be really good. I sit there and got that rabbit the other day. And little son goes sitting there trying to get away from me. I'm like, hey, he got away. So I ended up finding another rabbit. This rabbit was just stupid enough just to sit there. And I was like, all right, well, I'm stupid enough to take your ass out. So I got that rabbit, brought him home. I processed him with care, put him in the water, boiled him down. Hey, soup, either that. Got me some carrots chopped up. I got some damn celery and shit. And you know, nobody do celery, so I got my celery and chopped it up. All that shit. Basically, everything a rabbit eat, I put it in the pot. I got the carrots, the onions, the celery. But it's ironic. It's like, damn, like, yeah, it is kind of f***ed up. The rabbit does eat all that, and I just threw him in the sink. Huh. You know how f***ed up that is? Yeah, that's kind of f***ed up. It's like some Bugs Bunny ass shit. Like, you ever see in the old cartoon Bugs Bunny sit there and be in a pot You know, I'd be like a carrot in there, onion and the rutabagas and shit. Yeah, that kind of up. Yeah. And I guess he ate how he died. Shit, I mean, you gonna still be good either way to me. I don't give a But I was serious about telling people to try to send in comments, try to send in, what y'all want me to talk about as far as other content, especially on Wednesday. So Wednesday is like a free day. So you'll see this Wednesday, I got a story coming out called My Life with the Wave. And that was a book that I read when I was younger. And one of my friends that came up and said, well, like, what if you did like voiceover videos or something so it's more engaging? So I'm like, okay, bet. So if you have ideas and opinions about what I should do and not your sorry ass criticisms without a solution, then I will gladly be able to look at them. Because that shit is annoying as hell. I already had about 2 or 3 people just get on there. Oh, I listen to your podcast. You just talking about bullshit. Okay, well, what you want to talk about? I mean, I don't know, something else. What you mean, something else? I mean, that wasn't nothing. So it's like, you don't even know what to talk about, so you stay over there. So, yeah, give me ideas and shit like that. I've got a couple of them and stuff. So, like I said, I did story time with country. That's Wednesday. And it was funny because I wanted to do a story that my grandmama told me when I was younger, but it's completely way too short. There's a little nursery rhyme. It's the weirdest nursery rhyme I've ever heard spell it when I was a child. And I was one of those gifted, smart little child. I was like 3 years old and I already like comprehended stuff that I shouldn't have been comprehending. So think about this. You remember when you in your childhood, you heard Mother Goose or Miss Muffin and sitting on the tuffet, 3 Little Pigs and all that, that wonderful shit. I got a pocket full of sixpence. Who in the hell know a pocket full of sixpence? I want you to think right now, do you know the story or the nursery rhyme, A Pocket Full of Sixpence? No? Then I'm glad you asked. You might want to Google search this while I'm going on, but I'm going to try to do it word for word. So, a pocket full of sixpence. A pocket full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbird baked into a pie. When the pie burst open, the birds begin to sing. Wasn't this a dainty dish presented to the king? The king was in his office counting out his money. The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. The maid was outside setting out the clothes, and off came a little blackbird and stepped off her nose. What the hell was that about? Now, I did research this as an adult, and it was like 2 different stories. One was referring to King Louis, and the other one was referring to like pirates and shit. Like the pirates, the fucking patch eye and all this shit. So I was just like, I like the King Louis idea version, of the whole story. But I remember my grandmama said this, and I'm sitting there thinking I'm about to get one of the regular stories, like, 3 Little Pigs, Miss Muffet, the Ugly Duckling, or some, like a real shit, Maybe I don't know, or damn, well, hell, I ain't want to say Cinderella, that's kind of girly. Like an actual long story, one that like Alice in Wonderland, you can talk on Alice in Wonderland for a while. That ain't just something you just gonna memorize. But anyway, she sit there and she said, well, I'm gonna put you to bed and I'm gonna tell you this nursery rhyme. I'm like, okay, bet. And she put me on the couch because I didn't have a baby crib when my grandmama had me. My mama had me in a crib. My grandmama put 2 love seats together so I couldn't roll out the side of it. So I was sleeping there like a fortress. So she had this fat ass damn WWE quilt. It was too big to be a goddamn blanket. She had a big ass WWE comforter. And that too damn big for no 2 and 3 year old toddler. I couldn't even turn in that motherfucker. Once she put that bitch on, it was it. The WWE was the right thing because once she smacked it down on you, you was not moving. But anyway, she sat there and was like, I'm going to read you A Pocket Full of Sixpence. I'm looking at her, what the hell is a sixpence? So she said, a pocket full of sixpence. I said, wait a minute, what's a pocket full of sixpence? What is a sixpence? I don't know, just listen. A pocket full of sixpence. A pocket full of rye. I said, I'm raising my hand in the bed. What? What's right? Don't worry about it. I'm like, is 6 pence and rye the same thing? Shut up, boy. A pocket full of 6 pence. A pocket full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbird baked into a pie. I'm like, what did the blackbirds do? She's like, will you shut the hell up? I'm trying to tell you a goddamn story. Shut your little ass up. A pocket full of 6 pence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbird baked into a pie. You got that? Yeah, man. Okay. As the pie burst open, the birds begin to sing. What? What do you want, little boy? So if they were baked into a pie and you put the pie in the oven and it's hot, how did the bird survive? And then she had to kind of got quiet and thought about it. And then I think she said some bullshit like, it's a magic oven. Magic oven? Oh, okay. As the pie burst open, the birds began to sing. Wasn't this a dainty dish presented to the king? Was it King Jesus? Yeah, it was Jesus. The king was in his office counting out his money. The queen was in the parlor eating bread and honey. What's a parlor? The maid was outside setting out the clothes, and out came a blackbird and snapped off her nose. I'm like, Big Mama, I don't think that's humanly possible. Go to bed. So she didn't tell me that one a lot. She had to tell me some other shit, and I just had to believe it. I don't know. She told me some like crazy shit. I think she messed up the 3 little pigs. Yeah, she messed up the 3 little pigs because she was sitting there talking about 3 little pigs, and one of them built their house out of sage grass, and then the other one built his house out of pine needles. And no, it wasn't pine needles. It was tuber folds, yeah. And then the other one built it out of bricks. I'm sitting there like, okay, bet. And I'm like, well, the one that built it out of the sage grass, I'm like, how did he keep it from catching on fire? You reading too much into the story. How you already know the story? I don't know the story. I just assumed that if it got hot, it'd catch on fire. It's grass. What did you? Well, be quiet and let me tell the story. Okay, go ahead. And one day, the big bad wolf came, and the wolf said, I'm going to huff and puff, and I'm going to blow your house down. I said, well, hell, a breeze could have blew it down. Boy, why in the hell you always talking when you got it? I'm sorry, go ahead, you tell the story. He said, I'm going to blow your house down. And she blew her breath in my face, and her spitting out my eye. I'm like, oh, nigga, what you doing? So then, she sat there and said, and the little piggy ran out of the house, and went wee all the way home. And the next little piggy went to the market, and the next little piggy, I'm like, wait a minute, I heard this story before, but this ain't right. I'm like, Mom, what market? And she was confusing the story between the 3 little pigs and the one where you play with your toes. You were like, this little piggy went to the store, and this little piggy stayed at home. And I'm going to tell you about how up that one is too. But anyway, she sitting there and merged both the stories together. She sitting there talking about myself. Yeah, and this little piggy, I said, wait a minute, Bill Mom, the piggy ain't going to no store. I thought he went to the pine straw house or the pine stick house. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he went to the pine stick house. Well, he went to the store before he went to the pine stick house. So he went to the pine stick house, and he was with the other pig, and the other pig said, what you doing here? This is my house. And the other pig said, well, a wolf came and blew my house down. And he said, well, that's what your ass get for making it out of sage grass. So the big bad wolf came up to the house. And he said, I'm going to huff and I'm going to puff and I'm going to blow your damn house down. And she put her spitting up in my face again. I'm like, now this time it got in my mouth. Like, what's wrong with you, lady? Why are you doing this? You ain't got to animate it. So they run out the house. She said they fell, and then she f***ed her up again. And this little piggy went to the market. Big Mama, they didn't go to no market. Wrong story. And then they went to the house with the brick. And that little piggy said, what y'all doing in my house? This is my house. And both little piggies was talking at the same time. Well, the big bad wolf came in and blew our house down. And all of a sudden, the big bad wolf was outside. They looked out the window. And the big bad wolf said, I'm going to huff and I'm going to puff and I'm going to blow your house down. And right before she blew, I just stuck my little ass toddler hand up like, stop, please. I can't, no more. And she said the wolf tried and he tried again and he couldn't blow it down. And then he walked off. And I was like, that's it, he just walked off. Yeah, and he went and came back with a shotgun. I'm like, a shotgun? What the hell kind of? And he shot the windows out. I'm like, I don't remember this part of the story. And then she said something about the other pig came out with an axe and hit him and shit. I'm like, are you talking about Red Riding Hood? What you talking about the axe? I'm like, Big Mama, ain't no wolf got no shotgun. So here we go arguing about that story. And I think my granddaddy got up, what the goddamn you fucking at that baby for? So it was just a whole bunch of grown folks counting me just arguing. So yeah, my childhood was kind of robbed a little bit because I was cursed of having coherence at an early age and also having a grandmother that doesn't mind, messing up a couple childlike stories. So anyway, yeah, that was my childhood. But anyway, about the little piggies, when they do the with your toes, and this little piggy went to the market, this little piggy. Do you really? I want y'all to understand something. And matter of fact, I'm gonna try to see can I look this up. Because I want to tell y'all the exact order that it go in. So where we at? Google knows all. Let's go to Google. Okay, this little piggy. Oh, they got a book? Oh, shit. All right, how does this little piggy rhyme go? Okay, this little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, all the way home. Okay, I want y'all to think about something. And if you are an ag or animal science major, this little piggy went to the market. And I know in your head, especially as a child, you just assume, oh, the pig went to the damn grocery store, right? The pig went to Piggly Wiggly. His ass went to slaughter. The pig went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. So they took one and left the other. and it's usually your big toe, right? So I'm assuming that's the reason why it said this one went to the market. Because this is a big bitch. This one stayed home. That one wasn't ready yet. This little piggy had roast beef. Now that one I'm confused about. I don't know why in the hell a pig having roast beef. I don't know. Maybe it's something in that I had to actually look up. And this little piggy had none. Well, that's a normal pig. And then this one went wee all the way home. I'm assuming he either got murked as well and home was heaven, or he saw what the was happening and he said, I'm getting out of here. And it was a baby pig and he didn't want to die either, so he took off running. So, yeah. Children's stories are a little messed up. Why does the little piggy... oh my God, that grammar. Why does the little piggy ate roast beef? Why... Oh God, that is terrible. Okay, the little piggy having roast beef is about fattening up the pig. Okay, I kind of saw that, but why roast beef? Let's give these motherfucking beef. Why the fourth piggy gets none. It's too small to go to the market. Ah, shit, I was right. Look at me. And perhaps most dark, that final little piggy is not singing wee, but crying it in fright. What an incredibly dark scene to play out in child's toes. I fucking knew it. I didn't even look that up. I knew it. Because when I heard it, when I was younger, my grandma was, she did the story. And then this little piggy went to the market. And this little piggy. And the only reason why I guessed that, because for the whole time, I'm just imagining, okay, a pig standing on two legs. He got a shopping cart, a buggy, whatever you want to call it, right? He was on a rascal. He was so fat. And he went to the market to get some collard greens and some celery sticks, all that bullshit. And this one stayed in the house, watched the news or something. Until I heard the story of a family member of mine who had a pig. Had two of them, to be exact. And the pig was getting large. The other pig wasn't quite that large yet. And he took care of them pigs, and all of a sudden, one day he just disappeared. Didn't break out, he just was gone. And he asked his daddy, he said, Daddy, where the pig go? Oh, I took him to the fair. He said, to the fair? Yeah, just know he won. So, one day they was eating breakfast. Some patty sausage and some bacon on the table. And he was eating it. It was real good too, boy. I mean, the fat consistency was just perfect. And just so happened, he just thought about the pig. He said, Daddy, you said the pig won, right? When's he coming back? He is back. He on your plate, boy. Just know that it was a temper tantrum and a lot of crying that went on at the table that morning. But yeah. So when I heard that story as a youngin', I knew that story was fucked up. I said, oh, the piggy went to the market and one stayed home. I started kind of putting pieces together really quick. I'm like, yeah, somebody got slaughtered. And the other one, when we were all the way home, his ass trying to get up out of there. I know. I raised pigs, and sadly, the big toe and the second toe, both of them went to the market. So I hated that like a mug. And that was the whole point of me raising them too, is that they had to get slaughtered for the program I was in. And I was sitting there thinking, I ain't gonna get attached to no damn pigs. Man, I was out there reading stories to them and shit. You know, I was sitting there petting them. I was washing them every day like they were cars and shit, because pigs like to get dirty. I was spraying them. I was playing with them and gave them toys. Just imagine that, having like a 250-pound dog and another dog at like 150 pounds. That's basically like what it was like. And I had to get rid of them. So, yeah, it hurt my feelings. So I said, if I ever get another pig, I will swear by that pig not to eat them. So, and I didn't eat these either. I had to sell them. But I wanted to keep them. But, you know, it was against the rules. So, boo-hoo to that. But anyway, I'm not going to end on no sad note like that. Don't feel bad for me. I'm pretty sure they were just delectable. I mean, the fat content on them was just perfect. I won best of show for them. They sit there and looked at them. The white folks out there in the crowd. They're like, oh my God, look at the loin on them. I'm just like, yeah, look at the loin on them. I never made that loin. I fed that bitch. So, yeah, so I'm pretty sure they was the best goddamn pork loin out there. I knows how to make it now. The nigga and they pork go a long way. And that's what Black History Month is all about. And on that note, I'm going to call it a quits. I'll see y'all at the next one.